Hello there guys, and welcome back to another Monster Super League video. Today we're gonna go ahead and look over Thor. That's right, Thor's coming back to the the NAF 4 Rebirth Festival, and we will be able to get Thors again. If you are a new player, I'm gonna say this right now. If you can, try to get a Dark Thor. If you can't get a Dark Thor, don't worry about it. It's not like that big of a deal, but if you can get a Dark Thor will help your progression a lot. Dark Thor is a really good NAF 4 Rebirth unit. He is one of the best like defense down units, and really good for killing titans. His wood version is really good for water titan. His light version is really good for PvP. He is still a very high tier PvP mon. I see a lot of people still using Thor even in the highest tier of PvP. The Dark Thor is great for dragons, it's great for titans, it's just a great defense down, it's good for Tower of Chaos, it's just really strong. The Fire Thor is, I guess, just defense down, and the Water Thor is just a Mona, but like as a 4-star. So let's go ahead and look at them. Let's look at all the Thors. So, Fire Thor. Fire Thor is a defender with 26k HP, 2200 attack, 3k defense, 2400 recovery. Now, the Fire Thor has 70% defense down for 2 turns and 50% defense down for 2 turns for the active. I believe if you book them, they both go up to 70%. I think the first one goes up to 80%. And then he has Protector's Shield. Protector's Shield is really good on Thor because this activates everywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. PvP, Tower of Chaos, anything, anywhere, Titans, it always works. This is what makes Thor really strong. Now, the Fire Thor, it would be used mainly for places like Titans, Wood Titan, but you already have, there's already another 4-star you can use that a lot of people run, and that's Fire Yuki. She's usually the better one to run because she has crit damage bonus, and in Titans, you want more damage overall over time. But early on, this Thor isn't bad at all, especially if you get him as a variant. Of course, I wouldn't recommend getting this Thor if you can get one of the other like 4. He's like the last one you want to pick. The way you would build this Thor would be HP defense or HP defense, because he is a defender. He is meant to just debuff the Titans, and that's kind of it. That's all he does. You would put him on either a live conviction or protection set, and yeah, that's kind of it. He's not really that threatening or scary or anything. And let's look at the water one. So the Water Thor is basically a water Mona. Water Thor is an attacker with 26k HP, 3k attack, 2.1k defense, 2.1k recovery. He has, let's see if I can, the 100% morale boost like the water Mona, and then Predator. So instead of defense down, it's Predator, and it's not too bad either of a thing. So if you don't have your water Mona, I guess this wouldn't be a bad farmer. But the problem with this one is, like I said, you can farm for water Monas. Water Monas are farmable, unlike Thor. Thor is a rebirth mon. You're not gonna get him that often. He comes back rarely. I think he comes back like maybe once or twice a year. So for this Thor, you could build him triple attack. You could build him attack crit rate. You could build him HP attack crit rate if you wanted to run like a weird PvP offense unit. He wouldn't be bad, I guess, for PvP, but like I wouldn't really use him either for PvP. That's the live one. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you have extra Thors and you want to get him for Astro Guide, that's kind of it. You could build him triple attack, and he probably would do some decent farming. He'd be great on a Siphon set. If you put him on a Siphon set, he'd be probably excellent farmer. That's really about it. I guess you would put him, on the Siphon set, a Valor set, or if you're gonna run him HP attack defense, you could run him on a life set, conviction set, or protection set for resist, defense, or HP. And let's go ahead and look at the Wood Thor. Now this is where it starts getting interesting. These Thors. So the Wood one is a balance unit with 30k HP, 2600 attack, 2500 defense, 1600 recovery. He is a courageous striker whenever he crits, with blind 100% chance down. Now, with Protector's Shield, Wood Thor is an amazing left side unit to have, or even right side unit to have, for the extra defense bonus. You can run him attack crit rate with his own ability. He should get just enough defense to be able to survive anything with trinkets on. He is an amazing unit. I would put him on a ruin set. He is a great courageous striker. He can do a lot of damage to the water titan. 100% a Titans unit. Amazing Titans unit, especially because water titan was always used to be like one of the most annoying titans to kill until like when Merlin came into the game and all these like wood courageous strikers started getting changes to them. And then we got the, I think it was Hohenheim or whoever the not Hohenheim, the Zhao, like Bao. Yeah, I think it's, hold on, let me see if I can find her. Once we got her, like her, Garuda getting changed, we got Merlin, like water titan became a little bit easier. In fact, I've seen people hit very high on water titan now because of that. And yeah, with Thor really helps out. So if you have Thor, I would build him attack crit rate. If you have him as a variant, attack crit rate, put max trinkets on him, put him on a ruin set. He's fine on a valor set. I think I have mine on a valor set. You can run him, you could run him HP attack crit rate. He needs that crit. He has to have that 100% crit. If you need an intuition set to make him get that 100% crit, do it. Attack crit rate, you want it for him to always crit. So he always gets his courageous strike and always gets that blind if he gets his active off. Of course, you don't want him to get his active. But yeah, he's really good for the water titan. And now the light one. Let's see the light one. Now the light one, I remember when Thor first came out, or not when he first came out, but like when I was around and I saw his rebirth for the first time, I went crazy. I went absolutely crazy. I wanted my hardest to try to get a light Thor because PvP, light Thor is an amazing unit to have in the front. So, light Thor, tank, 41k HP, that's a lot of HP for a 4-star. 1700 attack, 2500 defense, 1800 recovery. Perfect defender. He is a shocker and defense down. When you fully book him, he has 70% shock, 70% defense down. With protect your shield, that's a great leader skill to have on defense. If you don't have an HP lead like Succubus or Odin, protect your shield is always a good lead for defense. I think I ran my Thor on a conviction set because I wanted him to not get stunned and I wanted him to shock the enemy. Now this Thor, let me tell you about this Thor. I swear, Thor has some kind of magical like 90% chance to land his debuffs or something, because whenever he hits, he like, it almost always either resists or you hit it. Like there's very few times where I see like nothing happens. I always either see like resist or you hit it. It is crazy how often Thor hits. His 70% chance is really up there. The way you would build this one is HP defense or HP defense because of the Draka meta right now. You put full trinkets on him. If you want to put him on a pugilist set, put him on a pugilist set. He is annoying on a pugilist set. You could also throw him on a gem up healer set if you really wanted to, or if you wanted to, you could throw him on a life protection or conviction set. More resist, you want as much resist on him as possible. He is a debuffer still. Shock is crazy powerful, defense down is crazy powerful. His later skill is amazing. Definitely a PvP unit. If you want a PvP unit, a really strong one, this is your choice for the Thors. I still have mine. I haven't used mine in a while. I might go ahead and re-dig them up and re-gem them soon later on and show them off in a different video. Let's go ahead and look at the Dark Thor. The Dark Thor. He's an attacker with 25k HP, 2.8k attack, 2.4k defense, 2.3k recovery. People used to like make 4 to 6 Dark Thors. They would throw him in the front. I think people still do this. They throw him in the front. Attack crit rate, ruin set. He just lands the defense out. In second turn, he just lands that courageous strike. With trinkets on him, he could land that courageous strike longer. He could land that defense down and just really hurt the Light Titan. He is a great for front row, taking down the Light Titan. He's a great defense debuffer. His protector shield gives him that allies defense bonus. You would build him attack crit rate on a ruin set, valor set. A great Titan unit, a great Tower of Chaos unit. Defense down is always useful. I use him for Dragons B10. I use 2 of him for Dragons B10. Really strong in Dragons B10. Yeah, if you don't have a defense down unit, 100% defense down unit, then Dark Thor is your go-to pick. If you can get a Dark Thor, if you manage to rebirth a Dark Thor, try to see if you can finish him. You only have this Heroes Festival and Clan Festival to finish him, but if you do finish him, he's going to be a powerful unit throughout your whole time playing Monster Super League. I've had mine for a long time. I don't regret it. Here, I'll even show you mine here. Let's see if I can show you my 2 Dark Thors. They're right here somewhere. If I can find them. Here they are. Here's one of the Dark Thors. I've been using them for a very long time. There's my Dark Thor. Here's my Light Thor, if I can find him. He's on a Conviction set right now, but I'm going to put him on a Pugilist set later on and max trinket him. I think he would be really powerful if I did do that. And let's see, I have my Wood Thor. Again, I didn't have Ruin sets back then, so I need to work on that. And I'm hoping to get some variant Thors this time around so I can make both my Dark Thors variant. That way I can use them on the left side and they could be both really powerful. I need to finish that Ruin set on this one. But yeah, I hope you guys, again, you build them with as much attack as possible. You got to build them super attacky. The more attack you have, the stronger you are. Again, if you don't have trinkets, attack defense crit rate on the Wood Thor and the Dark Thor is fine, or HP attack crit rate is also fine. But don't worry about it too much. I think attack crit rate is what matters more. You need to hit hard to do a lot of damage. Well guys, I'll see you guys again later. You all have a good one. This is the Thor review.